Alright, so yeah, I have unfortunate news. A certain level that I've been playing lately, I am actually going to be dropping because of a few different reasons. Let's say 3 main reasons, which I'll get into. About 3 days ago, I know it's a Fortnite thumbnail, but in this stream, I started playing a certain level called Blade of Justice, which is like this cool blue level. It's a pretty cool level. It's a very, very popular level, a very highly requested level that a lot of people wanted me to play. So I was like, you know, let's do the right thing for the fans. Everybody wants to see me play Blade of Justice, right? But I have a couple issues with this level, and not just this level, but myself as well, which I'm gonna explain right now. So I should start by saying I don't hate Blade of Justice, okay? I think this level has very cool decoration. I think it came out at a very cool time in Geometry Dash history where, like, it was update 2.0, and it was like towards the end of update 2.0, they're really starting to master the decoration styles of the time and whatnot. But there's a couple issues with this level. And I see y'all in chat teasing me. Y'all keep saying, bro couldn't learn an asymmetrical duel. And you're partially right. That's reason number 1. About at the exact midway point of this level. So there's a lot of like wave, ship, typical gameplay. And then the level does this. Got your little title screen. And then there's this asymmetrical duel. Woohoo! Asymmetrical duel. Now, on day 2, I did get better at this asymmetrical duel and I started to learn it, but I really wasn't enjoying it. And it made me realize that I was not really enjoying anything in this level. I actually find this level to be quite boring, uninteresting, and I don't think I hold any passion over it. So, while I definitely, let me say this, if I gave me like 1 or 2 more days, I absolutely could have mastered the asymmetrical duel. But it is no secret that I do hate asymmetrical duels. They're very, very, very unfun to learn. They take forever to learn. They're just not fun to me. And then once you do learn them, they usually are kind of fun. But I wasn't feeling patient like that. And I mean, it sucks. Look, this level does have aura. Like this part with the whole galaxy thing in the back. And then it leads to this UFO, which is super iconic. But again, this UFO took me like a weirdly long amount of time to master. Blade of Justice is at number 617 on the all-rated Extreme Demons list. The point is that this is not even like a top 5 difficulty thing I'm doing, so it's also not like a big enough thing where I could be making a video out of it. And I just don't really care about this level that much. Which brings me into point number 2, chat. So point number 2 is I simply do not have passion over Blade of Justice. And that's something that I think strongly carries the success of my channel and just what I like to do. So yeah, I play a lot of Extreme Demons. My first one was Stereo Extremeness, which is now 2 years old, which is crazy. Then I did Bloodbath. Bloodbath was a big deal to me, even though it's like same difficulty as Blade of Justice. I immensely enjoyed Bloodbath because the thing about Bloodbath is I am immensely passionate over Bloodbath. This was the top 1 Extreme Demon when I started playing Geometry Dash, and like seeing that as the top 1, and then like 10 years later, I was good enough to actually play Bloodbath and even beat it and make a cool video out of it. Like, I was just so thrilled to even be able to play the level, even if I, you know, was really struggling because I was kind of new to the whole Extreme Demon thing at the time. And, you know, as we know, the triple spikes in that level, specifically in Michigan's Park, kind of got me. The triple spike now, we know that. And the next level I did was Cataclysm. Again, just an iconic level. I beat that. And the next big level I did was Phobos, which, you know, I certainly had an interesting time with. I know a lot of people are surprised I didn't drop Phobos, but the thing about Phobos is I'm passionate about that level. Did it completely suck? Oh yeah, it did. I hated Phobos. I hated Phobos a lot. But the thing about Phobos is I cared about the level. That's why I started playing it as my 4th ever Extreme Demon. It's because I used to think the level was cool way back then when I was younger, and now I'm old enough and good enough to play it, and I was like super thrilled about it. So that's why I played that. And then, of course, I moved on to Coop in Hell. And then I did a freaking huge video. I survived 100 days of Extreme Demons where I beat over 20 Extreme Demons through the course of 100 days. Big thing, all levels I liked. But, like, they were kind of, like, easier end levels. So, like, even if I wasn't totally passionate over it, I could beat it in, like, a day or 2 or 3 and be fine. It's fine. But Blade of Justice is at a very weird spot where I can't just, like, quickly beat it, right? Like, this is a level that would take me time to do and get used to. And I just don't care about this level. I have to be honest. Like, yeah, I was, like, around when this came out, but I never particularly cared for this level. And I think the visuals are fantastic. The song is cool. The aura is through the roof with this level. Crazy aura. But I just don't care about it. I really don't. And it's not a level that's hard enough for me to, like, make a full video out of, because I like to tell stories about levels I play. There was no story with this. It was just, I don't know what to do. Cycles X is not going to be ready until February 1st, and I need to play something because I want to stream for you guys. So you guys voted for me to play this. So I was like, sure, whatever, I could totally beat this. And I still agree. Yes, I could totally beat this, but I just don't want to. I wasn't enjoying this at all. If you guys were in my Blade of Justice streams, you'll know that I was kind of, like, miserable, low-key. And I don't like to stream when I'm upset. So I just wasn't really feeling the vibe, like, at all. And, like, it sucks. I do like the level, but just not enough to want to beat it. You know what I'm saying, chat? So, yeah, I feel bad for just kind of, like, kicking this level to the dust or whatever. But I just don't feel passionate over it. And it was like, I was only on day 2, and it was an absolute drag to play this level. Was it mostly because of the asymmetrical duel? Yes, absolutely. I hate asymmetrical duels. I'm going to say it. I don't like them. I don't like learning them. I don't like doing them. I don't like anything about them. And another thing, this level's XL, bro. This level's over 2 minutes long. Like, that's a long level, bro. That's long for a level. And I just found it kind of boring. I don't care for Blade of Justice. I'm going to say it. I think it insists upon itself. No, I'm kidding. That's a Family Guy reference. But I just didn't like this level. It really comes down to that. And if I'm going to be playing a level, I want to be passionate over it, even if it sucks like Phobos. Because I think that for me, passion is what really drives me to play this game. And all the levels I play are levels I really like. So this level, a level I don't particularly care about, and then I also wasn't enjoying, it was kind of a recipe for miserability, sadness. I don't know the right word for this, but just discontent, I guess. I didn't like it. I didn't like the level, and I felt bad that you guys all love this level. This is a highly requested level. I'm sure in the chat, I'm not really looking right now, but I'm sure you guys are upset about this, but I'm just not a fan, man. I don't like this level. I'm not passionate over it. I mean, it's a fine level. I just don't want to beat it. I don't want to beat it. I don't want to put the time in. I was trying to just pick something so I could stall until February 1st when Cycles X is ready, because verifying Cycles X is going to be quite a journey, and the last thing I need before that is burnout, which is basically point number 3, I guess. I do not want to force myself to play an extreme demon that's going to make me feel burned out, especially before a gigantic verification journey I'm going to begin in February, when Cycles X is done being decorated by everybody. Because that is going to be probably my first or second hardest, depending on, I don't know, just depending on how hard it's going to be. So yeah, GG's chat. I'm just not really feeling the vibe of Blade of Justice. I don't hate the level. I just don't have any personal enjoyment. I don't have any cool story of like, yeah, when I was little, I remember when this level got verified and it was super hype. Like, no, I kind of remember this level. I didn't really care for it back then, and I don't care for it now. And yeah, I don't really want to do it. The other option I could do was beating Down Base, which is similar difficulty. It's a 9 circles level. Let me pull that up. And I was thinking, you know, should I replace Blade of Justice with Down Base, which is kind of like the P yellow 9 circles level. And I do think this level's cooler. I honestly like this one more, even though it's just a 9 circles level. But, bro, this level has horrible gameplay, chat. I did a practice run. These wave things are just, like, so odd. The way they place the portals is very unfair. And it's like, dude, why torture myself? I'm planning on beating Sonic Wave eventually. Do I really need to beat Down Base to get better at 9 circles levels? No. What's going to happen is I'm just going to get upset. I'm going to get burned out. I'm going to get mad. And then it's not even going to make for a good video because it's not hard enough to be a video, but it's not easy enough for me to be like an enjoyable victory, like a quick little thing I could do. So yeah, I am dropping Blade of Justice. I have no interest in beating this level. I'm sorry to say it. I also don't want to do Down Base, so I don't really know what I'm going to be doing these next few weeks, but we'll figure it out, chat. We're going to have fun. I just don't want to do these levels, bro. So yes, that is my reason. It comes down to I just don't really like the level. And I'm not passionate over it, and I don't want to be burned out by forcing myself to play something I'm not actually interested in. I love Geometry Dash. I love what I do. I think that's what separates me from a lot of other content creators, not just in Geometry Dash space, but all throughout YouTube, is that I love what I do. I love Geometry Dash. I love playing it every other day. I don't even want to branch out and play other games. I just love Geometry Dash. I do. And the last thing I need is to force myself to play extreme demons I don't like. And you could say it's like a first world problem. Like, bro, just stream it. And I did feel that way. It's like, bro, I'm being kind of whiny. I get to sit down and play Geometry Dash, and that's my job. But like, you know, again, I'm run by passion, and I'm not passionate over Blade of Justice. So I'm dropping Blade of Justice. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Goodbye.